This is Appalling News, your most trusted source for fake real news. I'm Paul Chatto. Now that USAID, America's favorite trillion-dollar bureaucratic slush fund, has been exposed by Elon Musk's Doge, eyes have turned to Canada's favorite slush fund, Global Affairs Canada, or Affaires Mondiales Canada in Quebecois. We've already highlighted outrageous wastes of taxpayer money, and today we'll highlight a few items from this promising list of funded 2S LGBTQI+ organizations, because after spending decades fighting to prove you're equal, there's nothing like begging for government handouts to prove you're not equal. Affirm United, Ottawa, Ontario. Project name, Building Capacity and Championing Equality, Strengthening Inclusion of 2S LGBTQIA+ in faith communities and beyond. $245,583. Sounds like a bargain, because there is no better way to attract huge volumes of new parishioners than strengthening the inclusion of 2S LGBTQIA+. No, wait. The United Church of Canada lost 40% of affiliates, and Catholicism saw a drop from 47% to 32%. We suggest trying the Muslims. We're sure they are hot for some 2S LGBTQIA+ capacity building and equity championing. Egale, Canada, Toronto, Ontario. Project name, Addressing Anti-2S LGBTQI Hate through Rainbow Action. Budgeted for a cool $1,172,346. Thanks, Egale. Canadians sure want to experience more of that rainbow action, because we haven't had enough of it. But what kind of rainbow action does $1.17 million buy? Egale is a big donor to our favorite trans activist, Fake Johnstone, who, as you can see in this picture, is sporting a donor. Intersex Canada, Toronto, Ontario. Project name, Create Awareness and Visibility, Advocate for Intersex Rights, and project the intersex voice in Canada. Not fitting into a male-female sex binary will net you $538,800 of taxpayers' hard-earned money. Intersex is someone with ambiguous genitalia. Let me tell you, in high school, my genitalia was very ambiguous. Pride at Work Canada, Toronto, Ontario. Project name, Generating 2S LGBTQI+ Inclusion in the Canadian Electricity Sector. Project's fund amount, $287,644. Is this because you're AC/DC? Walling Consulting, St. Augustine de Desmarais, Quebec. Project name, Building Community Capacity to Support and Empower 2S LGBTQI+ Indigenous People through Understanding and Appreciation. $250,000. Oh, we thought you'd be empowering through derision and name-calling. Bet that would cost less. Fernie Pride Society, Fernie, BC. Project name, 2S LGBTQ+ Mapping and Recording History of the Columbia Basin, $299,209. Are 2S LGBTQ+ the only ones capable of mapping and recording the Columbia Basin? Do they have unique skills that straight cartographers don't have? Or are you taking taxpayer money for a bullshit project? It's so hard to tell. Alphabet Sports Collective, Toronto, Ontario. Project name, Making Space on the Ice for Everyone, $443,150. We have no idea what this is for, but one thing we do know for sure is that figure skating chronically lacks participation of gay people. Canvas Arts Action Programs, Toronto, Ontario. Project name, advancing safety for trans and non-binary communities in the Peel and Toronto District School Boards. Fighting hate will cost $1,044,969, spending more than $1 million to convince vulnerable people that everyone hates them and they should be in a constant state of fear, because fighting hate isn't the goal. Keeping the gang at Canvas Arts Action Program in business is. Peers Alliance, Charlottetown, PEI. Project name, Queering Each Other. Collaboration for 2S LGBTQA+, inclusion in Prince Edward Island. Another bargain for only $1,163,680. We don't want to know what queering each other means, but turning Anne of Green Gables trans is a great idea. Besides, Gilbert Blythe never came across very butch in the first place. These are only the tip of the condom. Everyone claims to be combating hate. As with the critical race consulting grift, where there isn't enough racism to go around, we know there isn't enough hate that needs combating. There are 106 Alphabet-funded initiatives here. They add up to more than $40 million worth of programs that Canadians know nothing about. We're not saying that these organizations don't do any good. No, wait, that is exactly what we are saying. This is Appalling News, and that's the way it is.